Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to Finance with Avery. In this video, I want to tell you about a great banking bonus with Live Oak Bank. Now, this is a high yield savings account bonus. So not only would you possibly be getting that $300 bonus as you see on the screen, but as well as earning 4.20% APY on your money in this bank account. And this account with Live Oak Bank is FDIC insured. So let's get into it. First, starting with eligibility, and then we'll go over the steps of how to obtain this bonus. Starting with eligibility here, this is for new and existing customers. So this promotion began on April 14th, 2025, and a new high yield savings account with Live Oak Bank must be opened between the April 14th, 2025 date and May 16th, 2025 to be eligible. And this bonus is available across the United States. Live Oak Bank is an online bank, and they don't have any kind of exclusion of certain states being eligible for this bonus and other states not being eligible, things like that. Now, real quick for existing customers, if you already have a Live Oak Bank savings account, you would still be eligible for this bonus. However, you must maintain the existing balance that was on your savings account as of April 13th, 2025 in order to be eligible for this bonus offer. And that does not include interest accrued, but not credited to the account. So you kind of have to backtrack a little bit and see what was the balance on your account on April 13th, 2025 at the end of day. You see that 11:59:59 Eastern time. So you will want to make sure you keep at least that amount in your account. And then you can open a new high yield savings account with Live Oak Bank to possibly be eligible for this offer if they approve of your account. Opening a new account will be subject to approval by Live Oak Banking Company in its sole discretion. So they just throw that in there just to let you know if they find something like fraudulent or something going on with you or anything like that, they may not let you open an account with them. So just in case you already have an account with Live Oak Bank, just want to tell you about that. Now, for everybody else who is a new customer to Live Oak Bank, as well as those with an existing account that will be opening a new account. So you need to open the account by May 16th, 2025 to be eligible. And also with eligibility, there's only one bonus available per tax identification number per promotional period. Also, only personal savings accounts are eligible for this offer. Live Oak Bank has various other accounts, but those are not eligible for this offer, just their personal savings account. Really quick, simple eligibility, no big major exclusions, but I did want to let you know that because with some of these bonuses, sometimes there are state exclusions or certain kind of other exclusions of already having an account or having an account the past 12 months and things like that. So nothing like that going on with Live Oak Bank with this bonus. Now let's get to step number one. Step number one is opening the new personal savings account with Live Oak Bank by May 16th, 2025. As I mentioned some in eligibility because that kind of goes along with that as well. Now, opening the account with Live Oak Bank, you can do that online. I'll have a link to this promotional page in the description. You can go that route, or you could just, Google or Bing, Yahoo, Live Oak Bank personal savings account bonus, and likely land on a page similar to this. You have a couple of different landing pages for this bonus, like this one right here. You see is a little bit different looking than this one right here. So I'll have a link to one of these. However, opening the account online is simple and to the point. Basic information like you would for any bank or financial institution. They're going to want to know simple things about you to verify your identity, like your name, address, date of birth, social security number, as well as if you're a U.S. citizen, permanent U.S. resident, or a non-U.S. citizen / non-U.S. resident. And then your phone number, email address, employment status, different things like that. So when they verify your identification, it won't be like a hard pull on your credit that's going to ding that, just a soft pull so they can verify your information. And that is step number one, basically, is opening that account by May 16, 2025 online. Very simple, to the point. Now let's get into step number two. Now, step number two, very important. What you're going to need to do is deposit at least $20,000 into this new savings account with Live Oak Bank by May 16th, 2025, 11:59:59 Eastern time. Yes, they do go down to that specific time right here, as you see right here in the fine print. So yes, you must have this new personal savings account fully funded with at least $20,000 by that time and date. And if the account is not fully funded by May 16th, then the account is not eligible for this bonus offer. Now, funding the account, very simple, easy process. You're mainly going to be looking at transferring funds to this account from an external bank account. So some other account you have with another bank, whether it be Bank of America, Chase, SoFi, Ally, Discover, American Express, Valley Bank, PNC, Truist, First Horizon, wherever you have another account at, you're going to want to transfer funds from that account to this account. They have to be new funds funds to Live Oak Bank. So even if you have other existing accounts with Live Oak Bank, you can't just transfer the money from that Live Oak Bank account to this new savings account with Live Oak Bank. That would not be eligible. Now, it's transferring the funds from an external bank, very simple, easy process. It will not cost you anything on the part of Live Oak Bank. I know most banks don't charge for something like that. I haven't seen that, but you just want to check with the bank you're transferring from just to make sure they don't have any kind of course, fees going on with that. But with Live Oak Bank, transferring the funds over, very simple, easy process. You can handle your account through the mobile app available on the Apple and Google Play app stores or online. This is an online bank, so they're very online focused. That's step number 2, basically is funding that new account with new funds from outside of Live Oak Bank of at least $20,000 by May 16, 2025. Now, step number 3 is going to be maintaining your balance of at least $20,000 for 60 consecutive days. So whichever date you reach that at least $20,000 amount is going to start the clock of 60 days. So just let the money sit there. And the great thing about this bonus in this account is that this is a high yield savings account. So the money sitting there isn't just going to be sitting there not earning any interest, not working for you. As of now, currently, Live Oak Bank has a 4.20% APY on their high yield savings account, which is nice. Now, I do videos every other month ranking the top 10 savings account by APY, and Live Oak Bank has been featured on my videos before because of their nice high yield on their savings account. Now, this yield is variable, so it is subject to change, of course, like pretty much all savings accounts APYs. A lot of it depends on the federal funds rate, and I made a video on that, and I'll link to these videos and playlists I'm talking about in the description. But yeah, so it kind of depends on that. But I want to show you what $20,000 in this account would look like with that APY. $20,000 in this account for a year at 4.20% APY. If the APY stayed at 4.20% for a year, $20,000 in this account would earn you about $840 of interest. Now you see that they added the bonus on there of $300, so that's $1,140 you would earn right there in a year if that APY stayed at 4.20% for the interest portion. Let's just break it down by 2 months because you have to keep that $20,000 in this account for at least 60 consecutive days. Let's see how much interest you would get roughly in about 2 months. $20,000 if the APY stayed at 4.20%, you would earn interest of about $137.61. So you see that first month about $68.69, and then that next month it goes up a little bit because of compound interest. So that's a nice amount right there. Add $300 to that, about $437 you will earn right there, just letting your money sit in the account working for you along with a nice bonus. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a calculation there because with this bonus in this account, you have the ability to not only earn a nice bonus of $300, but also earn some interest while you're at it. So with that $20,000 in that account, I want to keep it in this new account for 60 consecutive days. Now, the date that you get paid the $300 bonus is going to depend on when you hit at least $20,000 in that new account. If all eligibility criteria are met and the requirements and everything, the $300 cash bonus will be deposited into your new high yield savings account with Live Oak Bank within 45 days following the expiration of the 60-day period. So for example, if you hit at least $20,000 in this new account on May 10th, 2025, 60 days from that is July 9th, 2025. And then from there, 45 days from July 9th is August 23rd. If you follow this timeline though, just as an example, $300 would hit your account by August 23rd at the latest. And that's just an example of some dates just so you can kind of visualize it. Now, also with this bonus, you want to make sure you keep the account open until at least you receive the $300 bonus. Now, from that point on, what you do with the account is up to you. You could just keep this high yield savings account and keep earning the interest, or you could transfer a certain amount out of this account to another account. Or if you want to, you can eventually transfer the whole entire balance of this account out to another external bank account and close this account if you want to. That's going to be up to you at the point once you get paid that $300 bonus, but you definitely want to make sure you keep the account open until you at least receive the bonus. And also when it comes to these cash bonuses, also have to mention taxes. Any promotional amounts may be subject to taxation. If you're familiar with these bonuses, you've done it before, you know this process and how to proceed, the forms and everything like that. So for example, if you got paid this bonus in 2025, likely in 2026, in the beginning of the year, January, February, so you would receive a form 1099-INT from Live Oak Bank stating they paid you $300 and it wasn't taxed. So if you do your taxes yourself, you'll just need to report that in your taxes in that section of the tax preparation process. If you don't do your taxes and you get them done somewhere else, just take that document along with any other documents you have for your taxes to the tax professional that's doing your taxes, and they'll know what to do with it from there. Yes, yes, bonuses are subject to taxation. There's a possibility you'll get that form 1099-INT in the mail. Not a big deal or anything. This is not financial advice, but some people say, is it worth it with taxes and everything? Getting taxed on $300, they're not going to basically say, hey, you owe us that whole $300 back or even more to that or something like that. You know, it's going to go towards your income, and then they just want a little piece of it. But that little piece can add up sometimes, of course. But yeah, so you know how it goes with taxes. Very nice bonus right here from Live Oak Bank. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to like the video down below, support the channel, and subscribe to Finance with Aver for more videos on ways to making your money work harder and smarter for you, making great investments, earning more money, putting that money to work, making more interest, and so forth. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care.